Good morning. After yesterday and the realization that our miracle that we had been fasting and praying for hadn't come through like we thought, we still believe it's coming.
The last thing we wanted to do is bail. You know, the easy thing for us to do would be able to go get a job and get a paycheck every week like I'd been doing for 30 years rather than, running on this faith life. We're fasting, we're praying, and we're listening, and God is not telling us to do anything different. We're asking Him, God, is there anything else you want us to do? God has brought us to the very edge before and then just parted the Red Sea and just opened up funding. That was the big thing we're praying about, because we didn't know where it was going to come from after the end of last month.
But just going through a myriad of emotions, finally working together and coming up with a plan to be able to pay our bills yesterday. That got paid, praise God.
I knew we would probably get a refund in our taxes for the year, so we started running some numbers and looking at and everything, and so we saw that we actually were able to pay the bills, that we weren't done yet. There was still some something there to be able to pay our bills. And after looking at it, I think we may have actually even a couple of months now. So I don't know, I don't know if that's the way God is going to take us at this point, because that's going to definitely take more faith than if a big chunk of money came and we knew, man, we're good for a year out, rather than each month God doing something. I don't know. That's difficult for me, because I'm like a planner and I like to know, I like to see in the future. But God tells us it's impossible to please Him without faith, and this definitely has taken faith. Yesterday was kind of a hard day, but last night we were able to go to bed with a little more peace, knowing, oh, hey, we're going to be able to pay our bills where we didn't think we were going to be able to once it got to the first of this month.
But we need to get our taxes in so we can get the money back, so we can pay off the credit card that we paid our bills with. And then needing to, what we thought, hit the deck running, figuring out how we're going to get more income and sell off some things that we have.
And just getting all this continual encouragement through reading the Bible and through prayer time and through the sermons at church and through the devotions Jennifer's reading, just all this encouragement coming our way. And at the same time, there's just like a lot of other stuff going on. There's some family issues. There's getting close on the finances, and just all these things. And then
I got woken up by a call from my dad that my grandmother has had another stroke. She had one 6 years ago, which is how I started caretaking for her. So I'm on the way to the hospital. This is not how I thought my day was going to go. Grandma was supposed to have cataract surgery, so I was planning that I needed to get grocery store and get our house set up for the week, because there would be the cataract surgery and then checkup appointments and all that. But there's a whole nother design.
My sister-in-law had a seizure. I think it's a couple weeks ago now. There's just all these things that are going on, and it just seems like, man, what is happening? And I just think it's Satan trying to work on us, trying to get us to stop doing what we know God called us to do, to get us to have fear, to get us to, oh man, this is just too much, can't take this, we need to get the easy life, we need to just get a job, get a paycheck, and just, go through. But so it's been a wild ride here, coming up to the end here. We're still not sure what's going to happen.
And then it was interesting. I went to make a note in Notes on my phone, if you have an iPhone, and I haven't had any Bible time this morning. And the scripture that came up was one in John that said, don't lose heart and trust in the Lord, and or trust in God and trust also in Him, which meaning Jesus. And I just thought, how sweet God is that note popped up for me to not lose heart. Anyway, I hope your morning has started off a little bit better than mine, but here we go on the way to see how Grandma is.
Jennifer's grandmother is living with her dad, and he kind of freaked out about this fall and what they thought was a stroke, and not sure if he could handle it. So we're not totally sure. He's saying somebody else is going to need to do it, and Jennifer's been caretaking for her for years now. So I'm not sure what's going on, but we're just going to continue to press into God and see what He tells us to do and what He leads us, and not let our circumstances and what's going on around us dictate what we're going to do in life, but we're going to allow God to lead our steps, and we're just trusting in Him. I mean, we are completely and totally dependent on Him.
In my grandma's hospital room, brand new hospital room. So came to the hospital on the idea that she had a stroke, and turned out she fell and she broke her hip. She does have a mass on her brain that they are doing an MRI and checking into to see if that did cause a stroke, which caused her to fall. So we're still waiting on that, but so far things are moving smoothly, and Grandma should be moved into her new room pretty soon. Room with a view. Pretty fortunate we're in here in a brand new room. Look at this. Check out, if you've spent much time in a hospital, check out this cool chair. Pretty sweet. Nice big old bench to hang out. Nice view. It's pretty sweet. Alright, that's the update for now.
Matt was upset because he's been trying to get me to vlog today, but I've been like just focused on getting the tax stuff done so that we can get that money that we know that we have in taxes. So he's been kind of bummed, so we got to get him on the vlog today. So here he is. He's going to bed. It's even late tonight, but we can't have a vlog without Matt on it. I mean, come on, what would that be?
That would stink. Yeah, so hello guys, it's like 10:30 right now. You wouldn't tell because we don't look like we're about to like crash out, do we? I hope we don't. But Oreo definitely doesn't look like she was about to crash out.
Oreo wants to be on the vlog too. She's saying, hey, we've been doing some cool stuff today. Oh, no, not in there.
No, Oreo. I made a sandwich while Dad put in some fries. Then what my sandwich is, it has Hawaiian bread, cheese, which is Asiago cheese, and it has a bunch of other stuff. Maybe next time I'll actually maybe give you a tutorial on how to make it, maybe. Then we got some frozen fries from Rayleigh's. Then Dad made some fries.
Man, those fries, I was really surprised. I never realized it. I mean, McDonald's has some of the best fries, I gotta say. You know, McDonald's has some good fries. I don't know what it is about those fries, but they're good. These things really taste kind of like them, and actually I think they might even be better. So
yeah,
those fries are good, huh, Matt?
Yeah, and then Dad made some eggs, potatoes with ham in it, and I had a granola bar. You know, you just have to throw in one of those granola bars. And then finally, for dessert, I had some of the cookies Mom made, which, if you look at Mom's Pinterest, these cookies are on Mom's recipes to try on Pinterest. So just go over to Mom's Pinterest, go on to her
Click on the link on our channel page.
Pick on the link.
I'll put it under recipes, tried recipes, I think is what it is, and I'll put a note about it.
Yeah.
Recipes we tried, or I have
a link down in the description.
Yeah, because there's a board that says recipes I've tried, so I'll move it over there so you guys can see it. But it's super easy. Your kids would love to make it. Yeah. And it's tasty.
Your cats would love to make it too. Yeah,
Polar bear's got to get in the vlog.
And it's really healthy too. It's really healthy. So you have to try it. And then
okay, look at all this stuff going on. Look at Polar Bear. Yeah, Mom. I'd kind of like, you know, you're talking about hips today, and I thought I would just kind of kind of see if I can massage your hip so you don't have any issues with your hip. Yeah, polar bear, the cats, you know, just like Matt. Matt is bummed, want to be in the vlog. Cats want to be in the vlog. Everybody wants to be in the vlog.
Oh.
So, all right. So where are we with the grandma at this point?
So we're able to meet with the orthopedic surgeon, and he was kind of a no-nonsense kind of a guy. He just came in, I'm Dr. So-and-so, your hip's broke, it's broke here, we can't pin, we gotta just replace it, take the old ball out in the hip joint and put a metal ball in, and I can get you in tomorrow afternoon. You wanna do it? Okay, let's sign you up, let's go. That was it.
Tomorrow afternoon they're gonna do it?
Yeah, so... yeah, so we're set up with that. We still have to meet with the neurologist. I don't know the terms. This is a new terminology for me. I mean, with my sister-in-law, and she has a lesion in between the left and right hemispheres of her brain that causes seizures and causes her temperature to rise and be sick, and she's lost her short-term memory right now. But they're talking about that they found something that is in the meninges layer, which apparently is like that outer layer just outside your brain. It's on your brain, but it's in that layer. And so I guess it's a tumor. And so now the question is to find out.
In your grandma or in
grandma. And so the question is whether or not it's benign or an issue, if it's growing, because what they're trying to determine is what made grandma fall. Grandma was having a loose bowel situation, so she was trying to rush to get to the bathroom. So it's possible, just in her rush to get to the bathroom, that's what caused the fall. Or if this mass is not just like a leftover from her stroke in 2008, then it could be something new, and maybe that's something that they need to deal with so that she doesn't have future falls after we get her hip fixed. So we still have that issue to deal with. And then have to really think and pray about, because my dad is really feeling bad about what happened and feeling like he's just not prepared to handle those kinds of things, or feels like he wouldn't make the right decisions. So he's not sure if my grandmother living with him is the best idea. So we have to think about that.
So if you guys could pray for my sister-in-law with the lesion that she has, apparently caused by MS that she has, and Jennifer's grandma. We got some issues going here. Got lots of things going on right now, just lots of things. So any prayers by you guys would be much appreciated. Thanks a lot. We appreciate that.
But we do have a lot of things to celebrate this month too. This is going to be an interesting month. Scott and I will be celebrating 2 whole hands years of marriage, and Matt will be celebrating 9 years of life. And then of course it's Valentine's Day, and of course it's President's Day, birthdays, the best presidents ever. So we still have a lot to celebrate too.
So what was that? Isn't our
Okay, that's enough.
I
Stop.
was doing the party thing for like
I
my
know, but
birthday
you're
and
not
all the
supposed
parties.
to.
Supposed to be going to bed, dude?
For all the parties, I'm like partying.
Yeah, all right. Go party in bed.
Okay.
Go party in bed.
I'm trying to make the vlog exciting.
Isn't our anniversary on Lincoln's birthday?
Absolutely. You silly people that have your anniversary on Valentine's Day. How silly. When you could choose Lincoln's birthday.
That's right. I don't think we didn't even know at first, did we? Until somebody says, "Isn't that Lincoln's birthday?" Like, yeah, of course it is.
Of course it is. We selected that day because it was a Friday. Scott was working and he didn't have any vacation time, so that's why we're married on that day. We're not really that. I like President Lincoln, but that's not why we chose that day. The truth is out. Now you know.
Why don't we get married on President Lincoln's birthday? Yeah, that's
a great idea.
Doesn't everybody do that?
We'll give everybody pennies. We should have. That would have been funny. Maybe for our anniversary. 10 pennies.
That's what you want for your anniversary?
No.
That might be how much money we have
But
left by the
we could do 10
anniversary.
pennies as a celebration of our 10th anniversary on Lincoln's birthday.
Yeah, and thankfully with our situation right now, thankfully for Christmas, and I don't know, was it just Christmas that we got some tickets for a movie theater and dinner? So man alive, yeah. God's looking out for us. That's cool.
Yeah, looking out for him. So now he doesn't have to come up with an anniversary gift. Look, dinner at a movie time. Let's go.
All right, guys, we are kind of wiped out today, so I think we're going to call it a day of vlogging. And we will see you on the next video. She's going to knock me over. I think she's going to fall asleep right here.
I'm so tired.
Anyway, God bless you guys, and we'll see you on the next video.
Good night.
Good night.